were just hanging out. He was clearing the armada from. Hey, Seven, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. Wonderful Sunday. He was clearing the armada. I said, "Hey, you want to get the live with me? Seven, would you like a reading today? My dogs are barking. Yes, of course. All right, I'm going to pray over the deck. Okay. Source, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the air we breathe and the food we eat, and most of all, this community, this amazing community. I ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Seven, as Seven's just here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual guidance. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, wisdom, and clarity. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I just ask that you guide my cards and guide my word for Seven. Seven's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual guidance. I hope we can raise the positive vibrations in the world we live in. Keep up. Are you able to broadcast to your channel?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's broadcasting.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know, this is Adventures of Keefob. He's my husband. He has positive commentary in the background a lot, and somebody commented that they really enjoyed that. So I was like, well, why don't you just come on the panel? Because he does spread so much love, light, and positivity on his own channel as well. Okay, Seven. Your first card is the Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Sensitivity, imagination, intuition, creativity, and love. As a person, this card can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. The only issue is a need to stand by your boundaries so you don't give too much. All right. Then your next card is the Empress. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. I know before you had some pretty intense readings, and the last few you've gotten have been a little more, like, I feel like you're definitely in a growth phase. Your readings are a lot more like centered, and I don't know what you're doing, Seven, but amazing work. I'm so proud of you. Hey, JS. Yes, I will totally write your name down, okay? All right. The Empress is an amazing major arcana card. The Empress reveals that you are entering a productive, abundant life phase. Finances improve, your domestic life is harmonious, and you feel closely connected to those you care for, partners, children, family, and friends. The card asks you to be inspired by what or whom you love the most. I always connect with my deck, and this morning I did right before I jumped on the live, and this was at the bottom of the deck for me. So look, Soul Tribe. You're doing great things, Seven. It's a beautiful card. And then you have the Four of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Got cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or work, finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. And I know that happens, like, for me too. Like, just even yesterday, my mind was kind of getting in a little bit of a headspace of, Like, oh man, um, we have we have what we've manifested, but now like what's the next phase and how soon will that happen? Hey, Mr. Gregory, I'm glad to see you. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. So if you're feeling stuck, since you're working on all these amazing things like your Empress card and your Queen of Cups, if you're feeling stuck, find and do things that will center you and bring your energy back to that of your Empress and your Queen of Cups. Okay, Seven? Thank you so much. Hey, Carney. Y'all have to go check out Mr. Gregory, Mr. Ray Gregory, and Carney. They're all an amazing group of bikers, and they're just such amazing brothers in our family. So you have to go check them out. And Adventures of Keepaw, of course. Of course, Seven, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Hey, Emilio. Keepaw, how do you center yourself when you get all worked up in a tizzy?
Oh, that's not easy. That is not easy at all. As you've seen in many situations, many times, when I start getting in a tizzy and I feel like things aren't working out, things aren't getting done like they need to be, I start getting real manic, I guess is a good phrase for it.
Flustered, yeah, flustered.
Yeah, most definitely. I enjoy keeping the work moving, keeping things getting done, but sometimes in a lot of situations, that's not possible. You can't keep working because nothing is working out. You're destroying more than you're creating or breaking more than you're fixing. So what you have to do is you have to sit it all down, set it all aside, walk away, and just find somewhere to sit, somewhere to stand, somewhere to where you're not going to be bothered by anyone else who may help poke the bear a little bit and not make the situation better. So you just find some solitude and then start going through, okay, well, if this is my problem, these are the steps I can take to start making that better. And once you start making those steps, things start coming together a little bit better and you get a little more clarity. You get, oh, well, the reason why this wasn't working is because I didn't think about this or that. And what else can I do? What else do I have? What resources do I have available that I can apply to this situation that's going to help me get it done safer, easier, quicker, and better? But like I said, it doesn't
Awesome.
always work out like that.
Sometimes we throw things.
Yeah. Sometimes things get thrown, sometimes things get smashed.
But we
it is
all
life.
have our demons that we work through whenever we're going through challenging times, right? Yeah. And Keepaw does a good job about once he was sitting like that, taking a step back and okay, what can I do? What can I do to help? All right, JS, you're next. Yes, hey guide. I have JS and then Emilio. JS, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? And guide, I'm writing your name down. Thank you for being here, y'all. I have JS and then Emilio. Yeah, I don't even like, I don't, yeah, of course, Ray and Mr. Gregory, Mr. Gregory and Carney, of course, if y'all want a reading, you're more than welcome to. A lot of times the community, they just come to support, and so sometimes I don't ask, but of course, y'all can have one. Hey, Road King, how are you? So happy to see y'all. And if you are in the biker community here visiting and supporting and you would like a reading, please let me know in the chat because sometimes I just assume that y'all don't want a reading, but you're totally welcome to go on the list. JS, okay. What does my spirit guides want me to know about my current journey? Oh, first of all, congratulations. I'm so excited for you and your new job. K-pop starts a new job on Monday at UPS. So I'm so excited for both of y'all. Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Spirit allies, source, divine, thank you so much for the space. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. And thank you for creating a space for Kifog to join us to help spread love and light. And I said you guide my words and my cards for JS is just seeking spiritual guidance and wisdom surrounding any messages regarding their new job as they take on this new role. Call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael to bring in words of calmness, serenity, and confidence. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. I just want you to have an open mind and open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I just ask that you guide my cards and my words for JS as JS is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their new job and their new role. Messages for JS. Right. Okay. Yes, you did. I guess Sith is laying on the couch now. Hey, Devin. I know. I see you. I totally have you down, okay? I've only got 3 people ahead of you. So if you're able to stick around, hang around, okay? Thank you for coming back. Synthesize. Keep up. You're going to have to help me out with that so I can read for JAS. Do you see the... All right, thank you. Adventures of K-pop is here to support and share love and light. JS. All right, sweetie, you got 3 of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. 3 of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. Loss and heartbreak, hidden information comes to light, often bringing sorrow and tears. In love, the card can show betrayal, such as affairs. Overall, this 3 denotes upset and stress. And it might not be surrounding love because you did ask about your new job. So I don't know if this might be applying to the ending of your old job or going with that work or even maybe fears or stress regarding your new job even. You may need to take extra care of yourself physically and emotionally. There's an additional message here, however, which is to seek the truth, to get to the heart of the matter in the most direct way you can. When you see a situation exactly as it is with no expectation or romantic filter, you are then in a position to deal with it. So this is Source JS calling. If you have any of these negative emotions still happening, either regarding your old job or your new one, to do what you can to center yourself and work through those emotions instead of leaving them there, right? We have to do the shadow work to move forward in a positive direction. Then you have the Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. So yeah, you have 2 swords here, which kind of just give off either past, a little bit of upset, dis-ease, but the Page of Swords says details, information, and contracts. This page as a person has a sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but at his worst can be the cause of barbs and gossip. As a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of all official documents, from contracts to application forms. Pay attention to the details so the information you give is clear and complete. So yeah, I don't know what kind of job you're going into, but it's saying just to be careful and be mindful. In relationships, the page can denote irritation and small arguments, but I think this is more around, as you said, your new job. More generally, the card can show the need to be vigilant so a situation does not escalate. So yeah, just be careful. Both of your swords are calling just for center, grounding, whatever practice you need. Yes. Hauling? I'm sorry, I'm misunderstanding. I'm hauling for old past job. Oh, healing. You're healing. Self-care. That makes sense. That's why these swords are coming up. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And look, I've just closed the door on a past job, and so I know where you're coming from. As has Key Fob. Key Fob can speak to that. Do you want to share a little bit?
It's just the main point, so you can keep reading. Is sometimes you have to just take your ball, pick it up, and go home. Go play with a different
Exactly.
group of kids.
Exactly. Hey, Rusty, welcome. I'm excited to see you here. If you want a reading, put in the chat. If you want a reading, I'll write your name down. I know a lot of times some people just come in to show love and support. All right, and then JS, Six of Cups. I remember and treasure past happiness. I remember and treasure past happiness. So as you're going through this healing phase, it's also calling for you just to, remember not all of it was bad, right? A reunion, a visitor returns. This person may be a long lost friend or family member who reappears in your life. You share old stories, remember the good times, and rekindle your relationship. The card also applies to other triggers that take you back to the past, such as a special place or photograph that holds happy memories. Childhood plays a role here too. So there may be a childhood connection that takes you back through the years. Overall, the card shows contentment, peace, nostalgia, and harmony in relationships. So what a great ending, JS. Yeah, your conflict in source to this is what's happening as you heal yourself and put yourself back in a higher vibration. I'm proud of you, as I am Key Fob. It's hard to leave one job. Key Fob had to be nudged a few times. Like literally. He had to get a nail in his tire. He had to hit a deer. He had to get burnt literally by fire. All the things. So
And lose a cell phone.
yes, and he lost his cell phone, and Key Fob was already feeling this dis-ease at work, and I told him for a couple of weeks because we're creating this new line for ourselves. Like, I would rather be behind 2 months on bills than you go to work in this turmoil. But being the provider that he's always been, I think, is that where you were wrestling with staying so long, or talk us through that? Why did you stay as long as you did?
That's a good way to put it. Just because ends have to meet, right? Because in order to get across the river, in order to build that bridge to get to the other side, you have to keep your feet moving. And sometimes you have to bear through uh, things you don't want to bear through, things that will make you unhappy, make you a little grumpy, just so you can get to the other side. But then again, there's more than one way across the waters. If any of you ever played the Oregon Trail, you come across a river, they ask you, do you want to ford the river? Do you want to wait for a ferry? What do you want to do? And each one has its own consequences, its own risks. But there's always more than one way to get across the river. And pick the way that's going to keep you the happiest and hope for the best. That's all you can do.
Because God doesn't want to hell every day. God doesn't want us in our own hell every day, And lo and behold, Key Fob came home early that day and immediately found another job that pays more, that's closer to home, because he let the fear go, right?
Yeah. Instead of driving 40, 45 minutes to work every day and home as well, um, I'm now going to be going 10 minutes at most. That's with riding as a reasonable individual. Um,
He
uh,
likes to go real fast on the motorcycle.
that's what they're for. They're to get you there and get you there with a smile. And Ray Gregory and Carney and Road King. Well, I'll tell you the same thing. Motorcycles bring us a lot of cheer, a lot of happiness. Once whatever we're going through, once we get on the bikes and we start riding, all that disappears because it has to. You have to have center. You have to have focus when you're on a motorcycle because if you don't, you're going to be that guy who is in the news that lost a leg or lost a life or lost a friend because somebody wasn't paying attention.
Look, and JS is validating the same thing. Wait, okay, is your new job closer, JS, or your old one? Road King mentions wind therapy. It is truly a thing. If you don't have a way to meditate, you might need to get a motorcycle.
Yeah,
on a
motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah. Emilio, if you're still here, hop in the chat and let me know, do you want a general read or would you have a specific question? After Emilio is Guide. So Emilio or Guide, hop in the chat for me and you can put general read or you can put specific question. Emilio and Guide. And synthesize what kind of bike you have.
I'm on it.
Oh, okay. A general. Okay, God, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on yours. If Emilio comes in, I can do theirs next. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, Guide, general reading. Source, higher power. Thank you. Thank you for the space. Thank you for the community, and thank you for the serenity that we have today. I said you guide my words and my cards for guide as they just want spiritual advice and wisdom for the day and the days to come. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of enlightenment, truth, clarity, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, guide, I'm going to shuffle for you. Just have an open mind and an open heart. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine.
Take care, Ray. And say hey to your cats for me, Ray.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here, Mr. Gregory. That you just guide our word, guide my words, guide my cards for guide. They're here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. To raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. All right, Guide, your first card is King of Wands. I'm successful in all I do. It's a beautiful card. Very powerful. It's like source validating you and how freaking amazing you are. Ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, this card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your network and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. In a reading, the card often comes up to show success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and life. Hey, Quick Shoe. And Kipop knows all about daring to be different. When I met Kipop, I was enamored by him because he was one that did not fit the mold and did not apologize about it whatsoever. I remember sitting in the kitchen and looking out at him cutting my mom's grass. And he was wearing shorts and boots. I told my mom, who wears shorts with boots? I was like, he looks like the Unabomber. But
in my defense, all I had was boots. I didn't have tennis shoes.
Very true. But you still would have wore them, as my stepson came to show, just to be just like him, rocking the shorts with boots all day long. But that's what it's about. We don't have to fit in with society, right?
No, not a bit. It's
Like
not
it
required.
says, right? Not required. Live your best life. All right. Your next card is Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. To theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. This seven often signifies underhand dealings, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. And I'm going to leave that one with you guys because you know more about what's going on right now. But this is just saying, just to be careful and be mindful. Protect yourself and your property. And then you have the Ten of Wands. I love and care for myself first. And we have to take the time to take out of the day. The busy 3D world will suck us dry if we don't. To protect your soul, your happiness. Let me find my wands. There we are. Ten of Wands. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at the point at which you feel it is impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. So yeah, just try to center yourself and calm yourself and ground, right? Whatever you do to ground yourself. Thank you so much, guide. I'm sending you so much love and light. And thank you for trusting me with your pain. I appreciate you. I'm writing your name down, okay? Hey, Falcon. I'm writing your name down too, okay? Thank y'all for being here. All right, Devin, you're next. Yeah, I wrote your name down. Devin and then synthesized. Emilio, if you're back, you can totally hop in the chat. Devin, did you have a question or was it a general? Let me see. Devin. Can I get a reading? Yeah. Devin, hop in the chat. The lighter?
The list.
Oh, the list. Oh, you're going to. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guide. I'm sending you so much love and light. That just remember, this is you. Anytime you feel uncentered or not balanced, you're the King of Wands. There's no gender here, just the essence of the King of Wands. That's you, right?
We accept all folks and creatures of every shape and size.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. We're gonna write your name down. Key Fob, read the next three names for me if you don't mind.
All right, so you got Devin, Sin, and Rusty. Emilio, did you do that one? I don't see it scratched off.
Yeah, they never came back. Emilio never came back.
Okay.
But say the ones under that again.
Devin.
Devin. And then synthesized.
And then Rusty.
All right. So Devin, synthesized, or Rusty. If you are here, come in. Let me know if you want a general read or do you have a specific question. God bless you, Amber. Thank y'all for being here. Oh, in Oklahoma, we live in Florida now. Of course, we have a list going, sweetie. We called out the next three names. If they don't come in, we might have to call the next one. Let's see. I guess I should give them a minute, huh? Synthesize, Devin. Usually synthesized
Rusty.
sticks around.
Devin,
And Rusty.
synthesized, Rusty.
Oh, they're synthesized. Okay. Is my crush have they read your email? Okay. So kind of like a love read. And okay. Did they read your email? Well, you've been on my platform before. There are some cards that say yes, but there is no guarantee, divine comes with what divine wants to, right? What needs to be heard in the moment. So I'm going to pray over the deck synthesized, and then we'll see what comes out, okay? Source divine, thank you so much for this space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for synthesized. The synthesized wants clarity on if their crush has seen the email that they sent. I know that relationships and love can bring about feelings of uncertainty and unease sometimes. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of self-love, self-worth, and confidence. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Thank you, Quick Shoe. Just have open mind and open heart to the message. Just ask that you guide my cards and my words. Synthesizes wanting clarity if this person has read the email that they sent. Just regarding this relationship. You did. Was that regarding the crush you're talking about, synthesized? I can't remember. Oh, the High Priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. I think so. I hope so. Well, we have a lot of wishes at one time, huh? The High Priestess asks you to follow your inner knowing. So this is a time to listen to your intuition and trust yourself. You may be drawn to spiritual development or psychic work just now. The card can also show finding a teacher or mentor and seeking deeper personal knowledge. Another aspect of the card is the need for discretion, privacy, and even secrecy. You may have a secret to protect. Hey, Ascending. Yeah, of course. Q-Fob is with me today, helping spread love and light and managing the list.
Yeah, it was a little manic to start with, but I got you. We're rolling.
He fixed it. Thank you. Synthesized. So this is calling for you to listen to your intuition. Don't romanticize or use your overthink too much. Center yourself and listen to what in here is telling you regarding the situation, okay? Then you have the Emperor. I make empowered choices. Like this is spirit coming out. Like you've got two major arcana cards coming out. The Emperor signifies return to order. The card also is creating structure and balance. Able to organize and set firm boundaries in your relationships with other people. In work and life, the Emperor also represents powerful, solid leadership and management. The Priestess, I was thinking I get, I have do a lot of readings when I do them, but I was like, you get that card every time because this is because this is divine telling you like this is you. So if your crush did get that email and they didn't respond, this is your source telling you, look, Q-Fob, how long did it take for you to respond to one of my first emails to you?
I don't remember. It was pretty quick.
And then how long did it take for you to talk to me after that?
That day, wasn't it?
As soon as we left our first date. How long did it take you to text me after the first date?
That afternoon, it was
I was on the car ride home. I wasn't even 30 minutes down the road. And you were telling me that you had a fun time. So synthesized, you're getting these cards because this is divine telling you. Well, oh, baby, that's big. That's big. Your intuition's already telling you the issue. She's straight. You're gay. The Empress card is telling you, listen to your intuition. And then the Emperor is telling you, get yourself back in line and in check, right? And find someone that's going to meet you where you're at. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen to your intuition is exactly what the High Priestess is saying. And then you have the King of Wands. I'm successful in all I do. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me. Keep up, and I have been with people that are coaches of people that were just not, you know, and not saying that this one in. Who knows? She could be saying she's straight and really she's not. Who knows? I always tell people I'm not at all a psychic in any way. I just read the cards, and how they resonate is how they resonate. All right, the King of Wands, ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different. Wow, well, synthesize, and that's what you do. And this is saying, follow your ambition. Look, and reading the card often comes up to show success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. Look, that card is kind of like, yeah, if your intuition stuff synthesized, like, yeah. So look, it's not giving me a yes card that this person's seen the email, but divine is telling you what you're hearing. Follow your intuition, and this one is a very positive card surrounding it. This one says success, and it might not be with this relationship, but it says success and a positive outlook in finances and love. Hey, sick. Either way, synthesized, you're a boss. Look at this. Like, if this lady isn't getting right back to you, you're worthy of someone that will be. You shouldn't be sitting on red. You know, you take the yes. However, the message is meant to be perceived, it will be perceived. Synthesized. It's a beautiful reading, though, and I wish you so much luck. I really do. I hope that you come back and let me know. Did this woman respond, and are we getting all the butterflies and more? Because you deserve it. You deserve everything and more. Thank you for letting me read for you. I really appreciate you. And yes, follow your intuition. If your intuition's telling you to keep going, because that's God. If it feels good, it's God. You marked him as MIA, so official. Sorry, Devin, MIA, but come on, Devin, you can come in, sweetie. Do you want a general reading or she watched my videos on my music channel, has some songs. Oh, how cute. Hey, Starling. Y'all go check out Starling. Check out Synthesized Souls official. I want to see the videos. Look, she's hardcore crushing, but just hadn't come to terms yet. How she synthesized? You know, sometimes when society makes us scared to love the same gender, unfortunately, it takes us a minute sometimes to realize that there's no boundaries with love. Love has no boundaries. Devin, if you're still here, you got to come in and let me know. Did you want a general reading? Synthesized Soul official. That's why I'm looking up. I want to see. Love song. For some reason, when I try to just click their little thing, Maddie, it won't let me just. I can't just click their name and like go to their YouTube from here, can I?
It's okay. Go ahead and keep doing your readings. I'll
Um,
pull them up on mine and try. I'm not real good at it, but I'll
Okay.
try to do a presentation.
All right. Oh, I love it. All right, Devin. There is 2 chats, Road King, so you'll see one on my channel and then one on Keepop's channel. Sit, get out of the house, okay? All right, Devin, I'm gonna read for you while Keepop provides love in the chat. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Don't forget to give me some love, y'all. I appreciate you. And Keepop too, if you're on Keepop's side. All right, Devin, am I getting this job? I have an interview tomorrow. Okay. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and guiding my words. I ask that you do the same for Devin, as Devin is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding will they get the job that they have an interview for tomorrow. I know that professions and jobs can bring feelings of uncertainty and sometimes disease. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, abundance, prosperity, wealth, and health. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, Devin, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Let's have an open mind and an open heart. Guidance, spiritual guidance for Devin. Is Devin seeking advice surrounding this job? Will they get this job if they have an interview tomorrow? Messages for Devin surrounding this job. Will they get this job? Thank you so much. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for this community. Vic, you can come to our camper and come see us. Get out of the house, brother. All right. Okay. And all right,
you
Devin.
reading for right now?
Devin, I'm reading for Devin, and then we got creative arts in there too. Hey y'all, if you're coming in, yeah, Keepop's writing down a list for us. If you're able to stick around for us. Yeah, I'm glad you all are here. And if you're able, yeah, we'll totally get to you. We have a list going. All right, Devin, right now you have the 5 of Pentacles. I am supported and never alone. This is divine telling you, do not fear. Don't let fear run your thoughts. Trust in the flow of life. A fear of destitution, feeling so funny. I just love divine so much. A fear of destitution, feeling impoverished and alone. This 5 can denote money crisis, such as recurring cash flow problems or struggling on low income. However, the card often signifies a fear of poverty and of isolation from society, friends, and family rather than literal poverty. While it can arise in a reading after a relationship breakup or the end of a work contract, it more often reflects a state of mind, a fear of losing what you have, even when you are financially secure. Wow, what a power message. So this is just divine telling you, do not let yourself get in this negative headspace if you are, right? And I know I struggled with that shadow work for a while. It still pops up. I've never been in a situation where I haven't provided for as long as I do the next right thing. And this is what this card is speaking to you of, is that you're supported and you're never alone, Devin. Never. So go forward with this confidence in your interview. Have this confidence, like, I'm guided, I'm protected, I'm loved, like, I'm going to nail this job. And look, then you got the magician behind it. Like, the magician is that. The magician embodies that power. I manifest perfectly what I desire. Like, that's you, Devin. And I struggle with that, but Keyfob, like, he even applied when he was leaving this job at Target, right?
Yeah, Target
And
DC.
what'd you say about the Target interview?
Oh, as soon as I get to the interview, I know I'm going to get the position because um, warehouse DC work is something that I know. It's makes sense to me. I understand it. So I know
There
once
was
I
no
go
doubt
in,
in his mouth.
yeah, no doubts
Sorry,
at all.
yeah.
Once I
He's like,
get the
I'm gonna
interview,
nail this
it's
interview. Yeah. That's what you gotta embody, Devin. Just that added, and it's hard, easier said than done. I struggle with that. The magician brings energy to any situation. The card tells you that now is the time for action. You will receive messages, offers, and even long awaited news. In work and personal projects, you may feel inspired to bring a dream a step closer to reality. As every area of life speeds up, travels also auspicious under the magician's influence. Overall, positive and dynamic change is in the air. It's a beautiful reading, Devin, and that card is speaking positivity all day long to your situation. So go with confidence. 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. So if you find yourself in this negative space that the Five of Pentacles is talking about, the 10 of Wands is telling you, take today, Devin. You have your interview tomorrow. Take today and this afternoon, tomorrow morning before the interview to do whatever you do to woosah. Center, ground, remind yourself that you've got higher power on your side. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at the point at which you feel it is impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. Devin, these two cards are calling for you to take care of yourself, sweetie. Take time out of the day, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, to meditate, pray, nature walk, animals. Some people snorkel, scuba dive, whatever you do to bring you happiness. Because this is you. You are the magician, but you can't tap into that if you're in this mindset, okay, Devin? So do whatever you got to do to say, me first, okay? Protect your energy. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Rusty, I think, comes in just for support, so he probably hopped off. Thank you, Devin. You have to come back and tell me exactly how it went. Rusty's another YouTuber too, and I think he ended up getting onto my channel from like my addiction and alcoholism stories. But who's after Rusty? Keep on.
Satyam.
Oh, how do you say that? You're a good pronouncer of names. I usually say like the next two. Well, maybe they're here though. Let's see. Satyam.
It'll be Satyam and Falgun. And Vanilla, if you want me to add you to the list, just say the word. Hey Moto, welcome in, buddy.
Is it Falgun? No. Type in the next one after Satyam. Hey Moto.
Falgun.
Happy to see you. Oh. So Satyam and Falgun. If you're still here, Vanilla said Adam, please. Satyam and Falgun. If you're still here, hop in the chat. Let me know, general or a specific question. Yeah, go check out Motorbaum and Sternsville if y'all haven't. Oh, go ahead, baby. What?
I was going to let Creative know that the turn has not been missed yet. We're still roughly 2 above you.
Satyam and Falgun. Oh, there's Falgoon. I'm here. I'm here.
All right, I'll mark
The sending
Satnam
was
as
added,
MIA.
right?
Yeah, Sending's added. Uh,
You
go
were
ahead and go
added
to
as sending.
Falgoon, and I'm gonna
Okay.
mark Satnam as MIA. So if they come back, you can jump to them. And old Mac's
All
here
right.
too.
Yeah. Hey, old Mac. Love y'all so much. I told Keyfob. Falgoon, yes. Post your question in the chat, sweetie. You're next. I told Keyfob, look, some of the people in the community love when people add commentary. So I said, come on the panel, Keyfob, because my soul tribe likes your positive commentary. So we were graced with his presence. And we're just waiting on Falgoon to put their question in the chat. I think it was Falgoon. Yeah, Falgoon.
Yeah. And then after Falgoon, it'll be Amber.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's see. I feel like there's a lot going on energetically in the background. Not sure what it is, but I have definitely been feeling a lot. I just need to know whatever my guides would like to share with me. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just any spirit ally guide messages, and you just a lot going on. You feel a lot going on. Okay, I feel ya. Okay, let me pray over the deck. Higher power source, thank you for this community, this platform. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Falgoon, as Falgoon is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this energy that they're feeling. There's a lot going on that they just want clarity on. Any messages for Falgoon to help clear the air around these energies that they're feeling. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and how to navigate these energies that Falgoon is feeling. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit Team. One rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message, Falgoon, okay? Messages for Falgoon. Energy surrounding them. Just clarity on how to navigate it. Any messages from their spirit team for Falgoon. Energy surrounding them. Source. Yes, y'all have to go check out Old Mac and them, y'all. Road King, even. Yeah, there's so many people coming in on Q-Pop's side. He has such an amazing community as well. Y'all got to go check out all their channels. They have so much good content, and they're bikers, so like, how much more fun can it be? I felt good. You got the Six of Swords coming in. I know that peaceful times will come. So yeah, that's speaking to this energy that you're talking about. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel, but the power message is I know that peaceful times will come. So just remember, Falgoon, that we have power over our energy, right? So do whatever practices you do to keep that balance, right? You're always loved and protected. So this is just guiding you to remember that peaceful times will come. Wow. And then you got the Justice card behind that. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. So yeah, you know more than we do about where this energy is coming from, but you do have some pretty deep cards coming out, sweetie. Boundaries, exactly, Falguni. Boundaries, yeah. Mm. Hey, Luke. Y'all go check out Wonderlust too. That's another YouTuber. Y'all go check him out. Justice. Justice reveals a decision in your favor, provided that this is right, fair, and deserving. The card can relate to the outcome of legal matters or signify those who work in a legal profession. Overall, the truth prevails and your situation improves as a result. Justice can also reveal the need to find balance in your life by following your own truth and values. With those boundaries, it's going to come the balance that you need. Exactly. You already know. You do. You already know. And I'm sending you so much love and light and healing, because no matter what, life gets lifey and emotions happen, and a 3D world can suck us dry sometimes. So I'm sending you so much peace and healing, and you got this. You got this. And of course, you have the beautiful Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. I trust in the flow of life. Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. See how it flows and appreciate what you have. An additional meaning of the card is in the host, but being the host, boundaries. I just added that in there. Wow, Falguni, yeah, very deep reading. But look, let this lead you through your day to help find that balance and centeredness. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. And thank all of y'all for being here, whether you're coming in on Adventures of Key Fob side or mine. Thank y'all. Oh, Falguni says more power at Key Fob.
Amber, you're up.
Who? Amber?
Amber. And Amber should have, I believe, the question already in the chat previously.
I think I saw.
A general reading, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, general read. All right. If you're still here, Amber, just hop in just to confirm you're still here. But I believe you are. You've been pretty active, making sure you weren't missed. And look, I've been known to skip some names, so thank God for Keep Up here today. In my defense, I do close my eyes sometimes.
Makes sense.
And I'm airheaded every now and then, too. Every now and then. Don't make that face.
Every now and then.
We'll give Amber just a minute to come in. I know you were here just a minute ago. Who's after Amber?
After Amber, you'll have Ascending, then Creative.
Okay,
then you'll
Amber,
have 4 more
Ascending,
after that
and
as well.
Creative. Okay, Amber, Ascending, and Creative.
And I'm typing in the
No,
current
Amber
list
was
standings.
just here. I'm going to give Amber a minute because I know Amber was just here. And I'm going to get an incense while Amber. And then if Amber doesn't come in Ascending, you're next. I was seeing if Ascending's question was posted. Amber and then Ascending. Oh, incense is here. I forgot. Amber and there's Ascending. Amber was here. Okay, let me get to Ascending. And if Amber comes back, I'll do Amber next. Ascending, will you
Amber
post?
Am I?
Yeah, because they were just here. Ascending, did you want a general read or a specific question? Hey, Vanilla, I see you. Thank you. Yes, Keep Up added Vanilla to the list, right?
Yep, typing out the list now.
All right, a general. All right, ascending. I got you. Hold on. After I light my incense, we went to the Georgia house to get one last load. I said my final goodbyes to the Georgia house, and I got some incense that we had left there. I needed some. I only had like 2 cones left. All right, general ascending. I love your name, universal butterfly. So cute. All right. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words and my cards. I ask that you do the same for ascending, as ascending's here seeking spiritual guidance and wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of enlightenment, connection, self-love, abundance, wealth, and health. Ascending. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, Cindy, I'm going to shuffle thinking views. Just have open mind and open heart to the message.
Tolga.
Spirit source. Thank you so much for this space.
Hey, Tolga. Am I adding you to the list?
Tolga, you normally does like a reading, yeah. He Tolga. Ascending. Just any words for ascending. Any messages from their spirit team to help guide them with clarity, love, and light. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibration to the world within them.
Got you, Tolga. You're on the list. And if y'all haven't checked out Tolga, Tolga is one of the very few people that have a wrench on my channel, on my side.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a YouTube, does he? I don't think he does, right, Tolga? Isn't it? Because when he first would come, I would always like, well, like he doesn't produce content, does he?
No.
I told him he should. Now go check out Moto though. He needs to. He's such a good spirit. Huh?
You said Moto Bam.
Oh, Amber, don't go anywhere. Yes, Moto Bomb. I said Moto Bam. Did you say I said Moto Bam?
Yeah.
Sorry, Moto Bomb. Amber, don't go anywhere. You're next. Oh, thank you, Tolga. I appreciate it. Don't go anywhere, Amber. You're next. Give me 3 cards and stay. All right. Ascending. All right, ascending. Your first card is 3 of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action, and you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory, and at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching, and you better take me with you. No, it's a very positive, all-around, good vibe card, ascending. I love it. And then you have the 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. I love and care for myself first. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at the point in which you feel it's impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. So, this 3 of Wands is giving about all the positivity happening, but the 10 of Wands is just warning you to keep it balanced, right? Look, I always try to over like connect it, and then y'all come in while my ego thinks it needs to make the connections for y'all, knowing that my spirit, that you are connected with spirit. This is just me. So thank you for validating the message makes sense. And ego, I love you, but bye for now. All right, and then ascending, you have Nine of Swords. I trust the present moment. I trust the present moment. Anxiety, worry, and doubt. Nines are cards of accumulation, and they signify intensity. In the suit of swords, with its element of air and the mind, this intensity is usually read as anxiety. You may be overthinking a specific situation and worrying about negative outcomes, or feeling overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. In one sense, the card symbolizes an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. In readings, the card can also indicate insomnia, nightmares, or anything that disturbs your peace. So if you're experiencing that, it's just source reminding you to trust the present moment. And look, I am queen of future tripping. I am so bad about it. As you saw my ego over there trying to make the connections for you. I have to constantly keep my ego in check and tell it to not be scared, because that's how my ego comes out, as a lack mindset at times. So if you're experiencing that ascending, your power message is just, I trust the present moment. I trust that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. But it's you've got this. You're such an amazing soul. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Thank you, Ascending, for always being here. I love and care for myself first. Center yourself, find that balance. Thank you for always being here. I appreciate you. And you're always such a positive light in this community. And bless you. Bless you too. I appreciate y'all. Hi, Amber. You're here, right? We said Amber was a general, right? General? Yeah. And thank you again, Ascending. All right, Amber. General read. Tell me you're here, though, please. Well, I don't want to like read and then they're not here to hear it. Keep up, like, just go ahead and do it. What if they walked away though? And then they're not here to hear it. He said, you don't have your mic on. That's too funny. You're the professional. He said, you're the professional. Creative arts. Creative's like, I'm here. Skip Amber again. Okay, maybe I should just read. I feel bad, but I feel like if I read for Amber and they're not here, then they won't even hear it. Because, I mean, this is an hour in. What do I do? Tell them to go back once it posts to look at the... Oh, there they are. Okay, Amber, sorry. I just had to give you a minute. Sometimes, look, ego gets impatient. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank y'all for being here, Creative, Vanilla, and Love Will. Stay with me. I promise I'll get to you. All right. Amber, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community and this platform. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Amber's. Amber's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, self-confidence, prosperity, wealth, and health. When one rises, all rise. So it is. Okay, Amber, I'm going to show something of you. Just have an open mind and open heart to the message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I ask that you guide my cards and guide my words for Amber. Amber's just here seeking spiritual advice, spiritual connection. I ask that our spirit ally, our spirit team just comes in and guides. Any guides, any messages for Amber. Thank you, Divine. All right. Amber's like, I'm here. I'm here. I had one person in all caps. Hey, Mark, welcome back. I think if you're the same Mark, I can't remember. If you are a different Mark, forgive me. All right, Amber. Your first message is the Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. I see the truth in this ending. A sudden ending. This 10 is in the conflict-ridden suit of swords, shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or relationship, and although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect of the major arcana card Death, which doesn't mean literal death, but it brings necessary endings so you're able to quickly transition into a new phase. It's a very deep card because if you are experiencing it or have recently, the closing of a chapter can be bittersweet sometimes and can be difficult to navigate. So this card is just reminding you that I see the truth in this ending and that when this door closes, another will open. Oh, I'm buffering. What does it look like now? Toka, am I buffering on your side? I wish there was a way that everybody could see all the comments. I think it's your side. Now your side is showing me. Stream as well. Yeah, I think it's yours, babe. Okay, thank you, Toka. Come back in and I'll add you back. All right, Amber, I'm going to go to your next card. So one chapter's ended, the other one's open. Then you have the Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. I stand my ground and look for peace. Mark said it's me. Unless you hated that, Mark, then I absolutely someone else. No, if I remember correctly the other day, it was you, correct? Did I offer you my email to do a reading through email for you? It was somebody that was in here that waited a long time, and I thought the name was Mark. And that you said, no, I'm not going to make you type so long. And I don't know if it was you, though, so forgive me if I'm mixing up the names. Five of Wands. All right, Amber. Test and challenges. This 5 is a card of intense energy. Go along with 10 swords, right? Intense energy, which often signifies a battle of will. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. In readings, the cards can show family and work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test or another sitting examination. But it's this card centered around tests and challenges. Amber, I can't. Car, new boyfriend, kids. I don't know if you're new to my channel, Amber. Welcome if you are, but if you've been here, then most of them, I let them know that I'm definitely not psychic or fortune teller. My readings are more connected with divine and our higher path. And sometimes somebody will ask a question, and there are some cards that say yes, but overall, this is source coming to you about how to center yourself and ground yourself rather than like predicting the future. So yeah, sending positive vibes. That's exactly what usually happens in these readings. I wish I could tell you if you were going to get a new car or a new boyfriend, though. My dad is like, since you do tarot now, can you tell me the winning lottery numbers? I'm like, no, Dad, I can't. Sorry. All right, Amber, and then you have the Seven of Wands. I actively hold true to my values. I actively hold true to my values. The Seven of Wands signifies a challenge. So yeah, you got a lot going on right now. You may need to fend off a barrage of upcoming demands or requests, or feel you must otherwise actively defend your position. The message is that you be crystal clear about your beliefs and intentions and communicate precisely so you cannot be misunderstood. This situation will not get out of control. Be clear about your boundaries in advance so those concerned know exactly where they stand. An additional meaning is representing a cause you feel passionate about and speaking up in defense of it. Yeah, you got a lot going on though, Amber. I'm sending you so much love and light. Exactly as you said, positive vibes. You've got the swords coming in, and your power message for the Five of Wands is I stand my ground and look for peace. I actively hold true to my values. So thank you so much. Toka, stop. I want some positive Porsche vibes. I manifested. I'm manifesting the Porsche in Amber's life and Toga's life. Let it be done. I don't know. Porsches probably have really high insurance. You got to be careful what we wish for, right? Maddie wished for a brand new Harley, and with his brand new Harley comes a really expensive price tag and really expensive insurance and really expensive tires and a lot of problems. You can unmute. You know what I mean? That's okay. That's okay. All right. So thank you, Amber, for being here. I hope that it resonated in some way and gave you something to pray or meditate over, whatever your practice is. All right, babe. Who's after Amber? Let me see. Creative. Creative. Look, Creative already knew. Like, look, Creative was following that list. You're on it. Toga said that's the reason they're selling them cheaper because no one wants them, right? I'm telling you, like, no, thank you. I bought these for Armada, and I wish I would never done it. I just only up. Okay, what is going on to be the outcome between my crush? How does he truly feel about me? Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna do a love read. Okay, Creative. Thank you for being here. Let me pray over the deck. A love read, crush, what to expect, their feeling. Okay. Source, Creator Ball, thank you so much for this community, this space, the laughs, the positive vibes. I said you guide my cards and my words for Creative. Is Creative here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their crush? How does the other person feel? How to navigate this? I know that with relationships and possible relationships, it can bring in feelings of uncertainty and lack sometimes. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, self-love, self-confidence, and just how to navigate this possible relationship and what to expect from it. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, Creative. I'm going to shuffle thinking of you and just have an open mind and open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I just ask that you guide my cards and guide my words for Creative. Is Creative here? Is here seeking spiritual connection, wisdom, and advice surrounding this possible relationship, their crush? How does their crush feel about them? Ask that you help to navigate any feelings of unease, provide clarity for Creative. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. What advice always. Your first card is Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. Creative. All right. Loyalty, commitment, and planning. As a person in your reading, this knight carefully considers his goals and with slow but steady purpose sets out to achieve them. He is trustworthy and steady rather than dynamic and builds for the future. As a financial situation, the card represents good financial management and long-term investments. Overall, there are two messages. Do what is practical and take a long-term view. Consider what you can do now that will benefit you in the coming months and years. And I don't know if this knight is describing you or the person that you're crushing on, but it's just a very confident card. So it's how it resonates with you. So if you're identifying with this card as you, that is source reminding you how powerful you are, and that if this crush isn't coming back to you in the way that you deserve, then this is source reminding you like you're worthy of everything. But sometimes the cards also come out as the personality that was seeking. I know that's happened in a reading before regarding relationships, but it's just an empowering card, the Knight of Pentacles. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I really feel like you got to, I don't know. I feel like almost like it's the person, but Ace of Pentacles. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles denotes a tangible gift or other material that enables a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the money, new work, or new contract, or new property. The card often shows a successful job interview or a house purchase or a move that brings security. I feel like you are set to expand your empire. You're saying your coworkers. So pentacles are usually surrounded around money. And I feel like the reason they're coming through is because y'all work together, though. I don't know. It's really weird, but they're very positive. Like, this is a very, like, all I can say is, like, empowering card. And then the ace is about new beginnings. So far, really good vibes surrounding this. Have you let this person know? Like, have you gave vibe? Have you told them how you feel yet? And they're just kind of being distant, or they have no clue? And then you have the Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Let me see. Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. This card often comes up in readings to signify a lost opportunity, such as losing out on a job or mourning the end of a relationship. This five can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. The message here is how you respond, however, because there's still hope. Not everything has been taken. Look at what remains, reflect on your situation, and see how you might go forward. They don't know. They don't know. It's just a little, there's no, like, this card is saying sadness, loss, and disappointment. Okay, so maybe you're in Pentacles because this is fun, reminding you of how amazing and great you are, because this is the disappointment card. I always tell people, look, I'm not a fortune teller. I pray and I read the cards, and however they resonate is how they're supposed to resonate. But you've got these two pentacles, which are surrounded about money and abundance. Oh, they do know. Okay, and they're coming back with nothing. That's why you're getting this Five of Cups then. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. I will move forward when the time is right. Have they shown you the same signs back? Are they giving you the same vibes? Or no, because you're questioning it, right? Yes. Hey, Pretty Pink. Thank you for being here. Any situation that leaves you bereft. The power message is know how to respond because there's still hope. Not everything's been taken. Yeah. Your Five of Cups, the power message for the power message for the Five of Cups is I will move forward when the time is right. So this is divine telling you, look how freaking awesome you are. Mark, it is me. Ah, I knew it was you. Okay, I thought so. Thank you for coming back. I got you down, Mark. You wrote Mark down, right, baby? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got you down. Thank you for being here. Creative. This is Source telling you, look how awesome you are. If this crush isn't coming back to you with everything you deserve, oh, yeah, that's why you're getting Five Cups. Honest, awesome disappointment. I will move forward. Creative. I know it's easier said than done. It's not dumb. Fear is a natural feeling that we all get. There's nothing dumb about your emotions. But that is our ego coming in. That's our ego making us scared of something. Divine wants everything and more. And that's not to say that we're not going to get hurt, right? But I look at creative, I look at the relationships I went through before Kefab, and I realized that if I hadn't gone through those relationships, I would have not have been the perfect person for him right now in this moment. We would have never lasted. And we've been together over a decade now. So try your best to do things that center yourself.
Ask her how we met.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you tell creative how we met.
Craigslist. Me and Brandy Chameleon met on Craigslist. And look at us. We met in 2012, got engaged in 13, and married in 14. And we're still going
Both
stronger.
of us went through. Yeah, right. Both of us went through so much turmoil prior to that. And if we would have let the fear of getting hurt keep us from reaching out to find the next one, we would have never found our twin flame, soulmate, better you know what I mean? So anytime that you feel that fear coming up, do whatever practice you do creative to center yourself and tell ego, I love you, ego, go away. I'm present in this moment. Just have fun and enjoy the moment, you know? And that's exactly what the Five of Cups says. It's never too late. Not all is lost. Oh, look what creative said. You see, that's what people say. Thank you for validating that. Yeah, we get that a lot. I wouldn't honestly. It says in the Five of Cups, the card often comes up through readings to signify a lost opportunity, but it says there is still hope. Not everything has been taken. So I don't know if you should take that as, why don't you find out for yourself, right? Send them a message and be like, all right, I'm not scared anymore. I'm ready to try. And the worst case, they say no, and you keep it moving, right? Because I do tell people I'm not psychic, and this card is speaking of I move forward when the time is right, but that could be taken in so many ways. You've got to listen to your soul, right? You've got to center yourself, pray, meditate, whatever you do to connect with your soul, not your head, because this is where ego lives. This is where God lives. You got to connect here, and God will lead you down the right path. And who knows, you might reach out and the person might be like, nah, get out. You lost a chance. Then you keep moving. That might just be another lesson of how to process hurt, you know? You just keep moving. That way you're a better person for the next one. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know relationships really can hurt and suck sometimes. Like if you only knew, like the ones that we've been through, both Kefab and I have been through a couple of rough ones, you know? So We're sending you so much love and light. And trust me, ours isn't easy either. Ours has had its own ups and downs. So, but you got this. Don't ever give up. And don't let fear control you, okay? Baba. Baba's up. Yeah, I believe it. Old Mac, yes, I believe Old Mac did it. Okay, don't worry about the outcome. Exactly, Vanilla. Don't worry about the outcome. At least you'll know for yourself. It may be good. Exactly. Yeah. Well said, Vanilla. I love it. Vanilla and pie. Now I want a dessert.
If Baba doesn't show up, Vanilla is next.
All right, Vanilla. Since you're okay, we'll go and do Vanilla's because Vanilla's here. Baba, if you're still here, hop in the chat. Vanilla, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? What blessings are coming towards me? Okay. And then Baba, if you come back, totally hop in the chat and I'll read for you, okay? What blessings are coming for me? Vanilla. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community, the positive vibes here, all the love that's always shown. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Vanilla. As Vanilla's here seeking spiritual advice and guidance in connection surrounding what blessings to expect, what blessings are coming their way. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, abundance, wealth, health, prosperity. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. So I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Vanilla, thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Vanilla. As Vanilla is just seeking spiritual advice regarding what blessings can they expect in their life. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Just ask that you bring word, creativity, enlightenment, wow, Toga's on it. Look at that. I got two secretaries. Thank you, Toga. Yeah, old Mac probably went to get some food. A lot of times the other people come in on Ventures the Keep Up side to support, but not all of them do tarot. And I understand it's not for everybody, you know. All right, Vanilla. Your first message is the Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need to prosper. Oh, she's beautiful. I love the Queen. I love all the queens, but Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. All of them are really beautiful. And the Pentacles is all about abundance, money, I said abundance already, but yeah, blessings. An opportunity of positive influence. As a person in your reading this page, I'm reading page, my bad, Queen. Support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this Queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She is firmly rooted to her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is a pragmatist who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving. Can also denote empathy in nature, children, and animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. So blessings are coming your way or already here. Generosity and financial and emotional security. Like the power message literally is, I have everything I need to prosper. I'm so glad it resonates already. Right? I know. I'm going to have to fire him. He asks for money when he does this job. 9 of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. All right, Vanilla. I trust in the flow of life, right? I've got everything and more. And with that, like attracts like. Positive attracts more. Attitude of gratitude attracts more abundance. Wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see, and I can already see that by you giving feedback earlier in another reading. I totally feel this vibe off of you. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. An additional meaning of the card is being the host. Wishes granted, though. Whatever you've been wanting to manifest, Vanilla, is happening. That's what this 9 of Cups is saying. Wishes granted, a wish or dream come true. How beautiful. Now I want to know what's your dream. Yes, it's like both of these are talking about how generous you are. Like, they're both beautiful, beautiful cards so far. And whatever you're doing, Vanilla, keep doing it because you're a powerhouse. This is a really beautiful read. And then you get the Hermit, which is exactly how we manifest. I follow my own path. Like, oh, this is beautiful. You are. I feel the vibes off of you. You are. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. The Hermit is a card of contemplation and reflection. In tarot, the Hermit was once known as Father Time, shown with an hourglass in his lamp, signifying a time for healing. You may need time alone now to process recent events. The Hermit also indicates personal growth, study and learning, and opportunity to discover esoteric wisdom. This Hermit, along with the power to manifest, along with Source validating you as the Queen of Pentacles, this is a powerhouse. I've been manifesting. Of course you have, because you're the freaking Hermit. And you're the freaking Queen of Pentacles. Of course you've been manifesting. Yes, Vanilla. You keep doing whatever you're doing. And this 9 of Cups is telling you, you don't have to ask what blessings are coming your way. You speak those blessings like they're already here. Keepop and I have been wanting, our next phase of life is to build a hobbit home. And so I told him, I need a new vision board, because my vision board before was the camper and the land, and we have that. So now I have to, so you keep manifesting it and you act like it's already here, Vanilla. It's already happened. Whatever you want is here, and you don't change that mindset. And that's how we manifest, right? Toga, not our OnlyFans page. I cannot with y'all. I do not want to manifest an OnlyFans page, though. Vanilla, thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad I resonated with you. Yes, mine's always with you. Mine is always with you. You're doing amazing things. Marseille is in the room the whole time. Wrong room the whole time. Yes, I know he's a sneaky little beaver. I gotta watch out. Talking about his OnlyFans, but where I'm not seeing the income. Come on now, I need to see the paycheck. I only saw the real paycheck. I didn't see the OnlyFans paycheck. All right, who's next, babe?
All right, so next is Old Mac. Haven't heard anything from Old Mac in the comments yet, so he may have stepped out to go to Golden Corral. And if Old Mac's not here, we've got Montaigne, but haven't seen Montaigne in the chat for a minute either.
Montaigne, if you're still here, hop in. And after Montaigne is who?
After Montaigne, we turn the page because you're now on 2 pages. Toga, yeah.
All right. we'll let Montaigne come in. And then Toka, do you want a general read today or do you have a specific question? See, Mark, you missed out on the OnlyFans and the manifestation. It was a hot topic just then.
If you want to get the basis of the OnlyFans comment, imagine me dancing on a gold wing to Cherry Pie.
A broken gold wing, like from 1984 broken golden wing. All right, a general read. Okay, no worries, I got you. Source, higher power, creator ball. Thank you for the space in this community. I said you guide my cards and my words for Tolga. Tolga's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom and connection. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come with words of clarity, enlightenment, connection, wealth, health, and prosperity. One rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you guide my cards and guide my words for Tolga. Tolga's here seeking spiritual advice and connection, just enlightenment. Thank you, Divine. I just ask that you give any messages to help guide them along their journey. All right, Toga. Hey, Cinderella, I love the name. There are two lives. Yeah, one is Key Fobs and then one is mine. So you can go to either channel to see it. Toga, you got the Queen of Pentacles too, sir. Yes, Queen. I have everything I need to prosper. Toga's readings have really, you feel like there's a whole different vibe of Toga. I don't know if you remember, babe, but whenever I first started reading, him and Sterling used to get some of the most upside down cards when I used first reading. I don't know what Toga's do differently. He's getting some good vibes going on. Yes, Queen. I mean, whatever you identify as. Queen or King. The Queen. Oh, I'm on Queen of Cups. Look, my brain. Queen of Pentacles. Support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this Queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. And I always see that Toga's always on our live stream supporting, and this is totally your vibe. She is firmly rooted to her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is a pragmatist who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also denote empathy with nature, children, and animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. I love it, Toga. He said, yeah, I remember. Toga took it so graciously, but look, you're doing something different. I don't know. The last reads I've had for you, I feel like you've done some shadow work. Like, in all seriousness, I feel like, oh, look, I say that as you get swords. 8 of Swords. I say it too soon. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. But actually, this is, let me just read it. 8 of Swords. Restriction, fear, and negative thinking. Look, I spoke too soon, Toga. This 8 often signifies feeling trapped and powerless. However, you may unknowingly be sabotaging yourself by taking on the role of victim. I wonder if this surrounds itself with your relationship, or, however it resonates for you is how it should resonate. It may be time to reclaim your power, by examining the causes of the situation rather than accepting your position. You can think your way out of this now and make a change. An additional meaning of the card in your reading is being with someone who's emotionally unavailable. So the relationship becomes a test. I didn't make that up. And the last time we talked, brother, you kind of spoke to that. But see, this is divine telling you how freaking awesome you are. And this is divine telling you that if you're in a situation that leaves you feeling like this, you know, you deserve so much more. It's normal though, because I'm being over honest most of the times. Well, no, being over honest that's how you should be. But okay, wait. Are you saying you're being honest because that's how you're getting some negative thinking? Or what do you mean? Well, the Eight of Swords is calling in feeling trapped and powerless. And it's empowering you to look at your situation from another way and to make a change. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. And then you have the Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. I trust in the flow of life. Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. A wish or just a couple people got this today. Wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire. You can do this by healing these, right? Against the negative people. Normally they're being more negative. It's like an infinite loop, you know. But you know me, I do. Yeah, I know. You're right. But you have to protect your energy. If you have too many people, too many negative people in your cycle, that's why you're getting these swords. Because you deserve more than that. You're not responsible for anybody's feelings. And if they're bringing you down, you can love them from afar. And you like have this going on. This is all you right here. The Nine of Cups, wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others, which is exactly why you got this queen. Just like they go hand in hand, because you're such a freaking amazing person and you're generous with your emotions, and anything you have to give, you give. You are a powerhouse. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. But all this is happening, but sometimes you're letting this get in the way, right? Protect your energy, brother. Don't let people... Remember, you're not responsible for anybody, right? Even though sometimes we feel like we are. Yes, you are. Don't say that. Yes, you are. It's not me saying it. That's divine. That's not me talking. That's your higher power. That's whoever you believe in, whether it's the great outdoors, whether it's the earth, whether it's a God, whatever you believe in, Tolga, that's your people, your spirit tribe telling you that. But they're also telling you that you don't have to stick around for the bullshit, because you deserve more. Thank you for letting me read for you, Tolga. You know, I always appreciate your vibe. I love it. And your cards get better and better every time. And I love it how you always take it with grace. But your readings really are like, they're giving about whatever I feel like you're doing some inner work, like inner shadow work or something. I don't know. It's really good though. That's right, sis. And I'm actually trying my best to program my subconscious. Yes. Yeah. There you go. My subconscious brain. Yeah. That makes sense. That's why your readings are like kind of shifting, I think. Yes. Honest words to negative ones. I get it. I do. I love that reading. Thank you, Tolga. I always appreciate you. All right, Secretary. Who is after Toga?
Love Wheel.
Well, oh, Love Will. Oh, I see. Okay. Love Will, if you're here, pop in the chat.
If Love
Yeah,
Wheel is not, then Mark is up.
then Mark. Love Will, then Mark. Yeah, because you keep shifting. Yeah. Love Will, General. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do yours, Love Will. Oh, I appreciate you, brother. Send you so much love and light. All right, Love Will, I'm going to pray, okay? Source, higher power, creator of all, thank you for this community and this space. I ask that you guide my words and my cards for Love Will. Love Will's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, self-confidence, wealth, health, and prosperity. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, Love Will, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you and keep an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Thank you for this community, for these peeps, all the positivity, for helping to raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I ask that you do the same for Love Will, as Love Will's here seeking spiritual advice and guidance and just any missed messages for Love Will. I call upon their spirit allies, their spirit team, their angels, their source, their divine. Any messages for Love Will? Thank you, divine. Thank you so much. This for all of us. Thank you, Tolga, for helping with the list too. You need to give him a wrench in here, huh? Oh, Love Will, you got the sun. I'm optimistic and appreciate all I have. It's a beautiful card. It's a major arcana card. I love the sun card. It just gives so many good vibes. It's like, it reminds me of like, y'all, I have to put the clothes on the line here. And when we first moved here, you know, I knew that was going to be a thing. And my old self, the one that I've healed from, would have really been a bitter bitch about it. But now, but now that I've done my shadow work and I'm in a positive headspace most of the time, I go to put the clothes on the line and I feel the sun. So when I see the sun card, I can feel it. And when I'm out there, I see the butterflies in our land and I see our dogs and I feel this card. So when I pull it, I feel it. I literally feel it. It's a beautiful card. The sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. You find success and time to focus on yourself, perhaps literally a holiday in the sun or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. The sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation, so you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. An additional meaning of spending time with children and family. It's just a very beautiful attitude of gratitude card. Like you have everything and more. Oh, I love clotheslines. Mine broke years ago. I've been home. I know, like, I just love yes. It's really funny and I tell people like maybe in a year I might be over it. Who knows? But right now I love putting the clothes on the line. Tell Love Will I said thanks for warming the seat. And then Love Will, you got judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. How sweet is that? It's all about, just like I was talking, like shadow work and like looking back and like, I'm human. I've made mistakes, but I grow from those mistakes and I'm a better person because of them. Judgment offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. You may decide to give a relationship or a situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. At a spiritual level, this card shows a spiritual awakening and can indicate mediumship. The judgment card is, yeah, just if you're not doing shadow work already, it's kind of what it's calling you to do. And it might just be validating that you're doing it, especially because you got the sun card. Like you seem like you have this already, this optimistic mindset. Once you use it, you'll love it for, yeah, right? Yeah. And then but your and then your judgment card is just that, just looking back with compassion for yourself and releasing old emotions. Hey, Kelsey. No, sweetie, I'm reading for Love Will, but we'll write your name down if you're able to stick around, okay? I'll probably read for a little bit longer, and then I will close it out after, maybe after Kelsey. How many are on the list, babe, after Love Will?
After Love Wheel, you have Mark, Pretty, Cinderella, and then now Kelsey.
Yeah, so we'll close it out after Kelsey. So if you're able to stick around, Kelsey, we'll read for you, and then we'll close out after that, okay?
So
All right.
I'm not
And
adding
then,
any more after Kelsey, right?
right, just let them know. We've already been on for 2 hours. It'll be almost at 3 probably by the time I get through Kelsey. Okay, maybe not, maybe 2.5. All right, Love Will. Yes, my healing journey has been going on for a few years now, 100%. Ah, that's what, yeah, that's why it's coming through. And then you got another major arcana card, Temperance, which my astrologer told me that Temperance is the only actual angel in tarot. And this is one of my favorite cards, Temperance is. Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, you've done a lot. 3 major arcana cards. Temperance. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. You may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. An additional meaning is playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator. And I love this card because I always say when life gets lifey, I have to remember temperance. I have to remember to balance myself because this world can totally bring me out of balance very quickly. So temperance
Yes.
is always here. Temperance is always here to remind us of that when we're feeling not in a good headspace, to take a minute to balance ourselves. What a really good read. Look at them together. Such a beautiful read, Love Will. Thank you for letting me read for you. I don't know if you've been here. Welcome back. I don't know. I feel like your name is new. If you're new, thank you for coming. If you aren't new, forgive me for forgetting. See, only my cards always being super complicated ever since day one. But they're growing, Toga. If you remember, like all 3 of your cards used to be complicated. Now it's just like 1 out of 3. Aw, send me so much love. Thank you. I hope I didn't say it wrong. Kaus. Oh, I'm sorry, Love Will. You would think I would remember a name like Love Will. Look, I did some damage over the years. Thank you for validating that and not being upset that my memory is broken.
It's been broken since I met her.
Kaus Tub. Sorry if I said it wrong. Hey, Mark, if you're here, come on in the chat. Let me know. Do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? Oh, Amanda. And I was wanting to say Amanda when I was praying. That's funny. I was, and I just stuck with Lovewell. I don't know why. Mark and Pretty, if you are still here, hop in the chat.
You know, Mark's still here somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Mark. All right, Mark, do you want a general reading or a specific question? I know, Toga. I gotta bust out the doggy deck and do reversed readings just to get a laugh out of it, huh? What guidance do the cards offer about my path toward returning to top form? And oh, dang. Okay, returning to top form in MMA or kickboxing. Okay, guidance about my path toward returning. Okay, that's an unusual question I've never had before. All right, I wish you so much luck and love and light on this journey. Yeah, Sterling would say the same, Toga. All right, Mark, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community and this space. I sent you, God, my cards and my words for Mark, as Mark is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding his career, his choice, and any guidance surrounding returning to MMA or boxing, kickboxing, sorry, MMA or kickboxing. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment and clarity. I know that when it comes to professions and things that interest us, sometimes they can conflict with each other. So I ask that you bring in words of clarity and enlightenment on what Mark should do and how they should go about the return to MMA or kickboxing. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, Mark, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Mark. Mark is wanting guidance and advice surrounding their return to MMA, kickboxing. I know that this might be leading to some uncertainty, so just any clarity to help guide them along this journey. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibration to the world we live in. Since we all And Mark, have you been out with an injury? Thank y'all. Thank you, Toga. Thank you, Kifa, for helping me with the list. Have you been out with an injury, or did you just go out because it just wasn't like, I don't know, just curious? Oh, you got the King of Pentacles. I'm sure of my place in the world. I'm sure of my place in the world, the King of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is about success and financial security. As a person in your reading, this king is a high achiever who has reached many of his financial goals. He is sure of his place in the world, and because of this, offers others support. He is highly protective of those he cares for. As a situation, the card denotes being in control. You manage your money, property, and relationships with care and consideration. And general interpretation of the card is taking a step up in life and achieving your goals. And at work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. I injured my shoulder, ribs, and knee after a few fights, so I took 3 months off of rest. During that time in bed, I lost my flexibility, speed, and mobility. Don't. Look, the fact you said I'm unsure of myself and you came out and got the King of Pentacles, this is fine. You're higher power, whatever you believe in, reminding you that don't doubt yourself. This is you, success, financial security, high achiever. Like, this is a beautiful card. Taking a step up in life and achieving your goals. Like that, yeah, you're a powerhouse. Don't. That's divine reminding you of that. Don't ever doubt yourself. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles behind that. Look, Toga just got the feel for the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you got both of them. Support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She is firmly rooted to her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is pragmatic who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also denote empathy with nature, children, animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. Both pentacles are surrounded by money, career, success, and you've got the king and the queen coming in. It's like, don't ever doubt yourself. Oh yeah, Toga, 4 different chats. Are there 4? I thought it'd only be 2. No. Oh, is there a whole different chat in the cell phone window too, you think? Oh, I didn't realize that. But we see all of them on StreamYard, don't we? From every platform? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, Mark. Amen. I felt the same. Oh, Toga, I didn't know you did kickboxing in your teenage years. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Mark, don't. Oh, I thought Kifa was gonna say, yeah, don't doubt yourself. This is don't. And then you have the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. I know that peaceful times will come. I feel like you're getting these swords though because of that self-doubt that's going on. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. So this is validating some of the feelings you've been having, but it's telling you peaceful times will come and don't doubt yourself. Go forward and prosper. I can't wait to hear about your journey, Mark. You're going to have to come back and tell me how it goes. I'm excited for you. Oh, I see, Tolga. That's what I was thinking. I know some people were like, why don't I see all the messages? And I knew that some of them do pop up in the other platforms. Yeah. I'm excited for you, Mark. All right, pretty. And thank you for letting me read for you. I'm glad you came back. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Then we have Cinderella. So pretty and then Cinderella. Pretty Cinderella. Pretty, if you're still here, just let me know if you want a general or if you had a question. And then same for Cinderella. Come in and let me know, did you want a general or did you have a question? Pretty and Cinderella. What's coming towards you? Okay. You mean just like in life in general? What's coming towards you, Cinderella? And pretty, if you're here, hop in the chat for me too. I know your name was before Cinderella, but I can go ahead and move forward with Cinderella's. What's coming towards you? Okay, let me go on and pray and read for Cinderella real quick. And if pretty, you're here, just hop in. I'll do yours. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this platform, this community. Thank you for guiding my words and my cards. I ask that you do the same for Cinderella. Cinderella is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom about what's coming towards them, what to expect. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, and self-confidence. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. All right, I'm gonna pray. Just have an open mind and an open heart, Cinderella. I mean, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Sorry, and I kind of pray while I'm shuffling too. But thank you, Divine. Thank you, Swords. Just got my cards and alerts for Cinderella. Cinderella's just here thinking what to expect. Spiritual advice and wisdom about what to expect. What's coming their way. Just guidance. Any messages from their spirit team and their spirit allies. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Cinderella, what to expect. What's coming their way. Messages. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of all the living. Okay. Wow, the queen keeps coming out today. Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need to prosper. Kifo even asked earlier, do you even shuffle? Look, I can't make it up. Look, this is why it says Soul Tribe. We're all on the same energy right now. Soul Tribe Sunday. The queens are the queen and kings are coming with it today. Queen of I'm on the cups again, but for some reason I keep going to the cups. Queen of Pentacles, support and sensuality. As a person in your reading, this queen is a helper, full of practical advice and support for friends and close family. She's firmly rooted to her home and naturally nurtures everything and everyone in her circle. Down to earth, she is pragmatist who values actions over words. As a situation, the card represents excellent management, financial abundance, and giving, and can also denote empathy with nature, children, and animals. The message here is generosity and financial and emotional security. Beautiful. Yes, Kelsey, you can go ahead and put in the chat too. Did you want general or did you have a specific question? Thank you for waiting. All right, then Cinderella, you have the death card. It is not literal death. The death card is a very beautiful card that says, I let go and embrace new beginnings. So some chapter has closed, some door has closed, but with that brings a beautiful new beginning. A situation is coming to an end, and this ending may be out of our control. Death here is not physical death, but transition. This card, therefore, heralds necessary change that brings new beginnings and opportunities. You can now see the truth and let go, so events may take their natural course. An additional meaning of the card is decluttering and letting go of what you no longer need and what no longer serves you. It's all mood. Some days I'm disciplined, other days I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight a tree for no reason. Oh, Mark, I feel balance, brother. Balance. All right, Cinderella. And then you have the Three of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. I embrace joyful opportunities. Three of Cups. Celebration, parties, and fun. Coming together with others to relax, laugh, and let go. This is a time for some self-indulgence and possibly overindulgence as you appreciate whatever makes you feel good. Delicious food, great company, dancing. And given the optimistic mood of this three, you may have a chance encounter with someone you find attractive and you enjoy the intention. A broader meaning of the card is the joy of friendship and sharing. So whatever the situation, this card is also positive reinsurance. You have friends around you. And yeah, that's just source validating that, especially if you're closing this chapter, that you're not alone. Look, you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Sometimes closing a chapter can be difficult to navigate, but remember, you've got a whole spirit team, a whole community behind you, Cinderella. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for letting me read for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. And then Kelsey, let's see. Thank you for waiting, Kelsey. I have a reading about my boyfriend. I'm pregnant. Oh, but heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. Okay. Tara. Hey, si, señorita. Si, señorita was here the other day, and I didn't get to read for them. If you want a reading, I'm after Kelsey. I think I'm open, right, babe? Hey, Chasing Ghost. How are you? Oh, that's why Tolga said Tara. Is Chasing Ghost real name Tara?
Yes.
Babe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you're supposed to be shutting down after Kelsey, even though Chasing Ghost and CC are now in.
I know.
So it will be up to you. However, with everything we need done, I will need to step out and get that stuff done. So you can keep going, but I will pass the list back to you, and you can become your own secretary again.
No, I'm gonna stop with after this one. I'll do if chasing ghost once one, I can totally do one, and then see Senorita, and then stop after that. So just if you need to pass it over, you can, but I'll only have 2 more. Yes, I do have my lovely Hindu deity. So giving. All right, hold on. Let me go back to this question. Okay, Kelsey, it was so deep I got distracted. Sorry. Okay, there's a lot going on, Kelsey. I'm here. All right. I've been reading about my boyfriend. I'm pregnant with our first child, but he's in jail. What's in our future? Okay. And you're worried about his feelings for you too. Okay. What's in your future and his feelings? Okay, I'm going to pray, okay, Kelsey. Higher power, source, creator of all, thank you so much. Thank you for this community and this space. I ask that you guide my cards and guide my words for Kelsey, as Kelsey's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their situation, their boyfriend, and what to expect in the future regarding that, and even their feelings towards them. Kelsey's having some insecurities surrounding the feelings that their boyfriend may have. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment on what to expect surrounding this. And just peace and serenity. Peace and serenity for Kelsey. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay. Thank you. Jason goes, sure, I have no idea what's going on. It's just tarot reading us all. All right. All right, Kelsey, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my cards and guide my words for Kelsey, as Kelsey's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding what to expect out of the relationship with their boyfriend, even their boyfriend's emotions towards them, how they feel. I just have such a help navigate this situation. Hey, Marie. All right. Kelsey. All right. 6 of Swords. You got the 6 of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. I know that peaceful times will come. 6 of Swords. Oh. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious 6 is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in a relationship, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. And it's just calling for you to do whatever brings you peace. I know that peaceful times will come. That's so deep. Oh, and the swords are very conflict ridden too. I know it's a lot. Okay. All right, Kelsey, let me see your next one. Peaceful times will come though, sweetie. King of Wands. I'm successful in all I do. And I don't know, do you know how long he'll be there? It's very accurate. Well, thank you for validating, source. Do you know how long he'll be in jail for? The King of Wands. Ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, this card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead and dare to be different and publicize what you do. In a reading, the card often comes up to show success in businesses and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. He has court tomorrow and could get bonded out after. Oh, we have a no contact order issued by the court. Oh, Kelsey, it's really deep, sweetie. That's really deep. You got to listen to your intuition here, okay, sweetie? You got to do whatever you do to ground yourself. Meditate, prayer, nature walks, animals, to connect with your soul. This is where God lives. Whoever higher power is to you, that's where they live. But this brain can overthink things. But you're going through something really deep right now, and especially with the no contact order, the Six of Swords is coming in. It's just a lot. It's a lot, right? But the King of Wands is here to remind you. Yeah. The King of Wands is here to remind you, though, that you're successful, Kelsey. No matter what happens in this relationship, whether it's moving on to get to those peaceful times, you're successful in all you do. And your God is with you at all times, always. Your God wants the best for you, Kelsey. Like, God loves you so much. God wants only in the best in everything for you. I just feel like in the spirit, things are changing by the day, like whether we'll break up for good or reconcile. Like, it's evolving every day. Our hearts are healing, changing, we're growing and all that. I understand. Just do, and that's what the Six of Swords says, peaceful times will come. And that does say it could be making up or it could be breaking up. It doesn't say which way. And I always tell people I'm definitely not psychic or anything like that. I just connect with source, and source comes out into whatever way you need to hear it. Oh, that's beautiful, Kelsey. So yeah, whatever brings you peace is what you need to do in this situation. And then yes, you're successful in all you do. So you're worthy of everything. Hey, Happy Beans, that's funny. Hey, Happy Beans. I will be having to end after Kelsey. If Chasing Ghosts is still here, I don't mind doing a reading for Chasing Ghosts and See Senorita, but then I'll have to end. So if you're just coming in after them, like Marie and Hey Happy, I'm going to have to end soon. So thank y'all for being here, though. I appreciate y'all. All right, and then your last card is the Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. I protect what matters to me. The Queen of Swords. Independence, insight, and strength. As a person, the Queen is self-reliant and resilient. She does not shy away from risk. She defends those close to her fiercely, but can be overly demanding. As a situation, you will need to take a logical approach to solving a problem. In readings, the card often arises to denote a high level of responsibility and leadership in work or at home, from managing a business to being a lone parent. In relationships, the card suggests feeling single due to a partner being away or because you're currently unattached. It doesn't. Yeah, and thank y'all so much for being so sweet to Kelsey. Kelsey, I always tell people when they ask me to read, like, I won't be able to tell you how he feels about you, sweetie. I don't, I'm definitely not like psychic, but It's a time you're going to go through whatever you need to go through. How do I word this? Like, if you knew some of the guys I was with before Kefab, like, and I know, like, and I'm not saying that your person is this, but I had to go through those experiences to be the person I am today for my perfect partner. So no matter if this person loves you or not, you're going to do whatever you're going to do, right? Because that's how we learn. So you've got to take a minute to be at one with your higher power and listen to your soul, not your head. Listen to your soul. If your soul says to keep trying with this person, then keep trying. But these swords are not giving good vibes at all about this right now. But this King of Wands is saying, like, you're successful. Like, it's reminding you that you're worthy of more than this. It's just so deep. Right. See, like, you're listening to your spirit. I realize he might not be the one, especially, if it's like I was with this narcissist in a 3-year relationship, but my head kept telling me that I didn't want to be by myself, that I wasn't good enough, that nobody would love me, that he was it. And I was stuck on this guy for like 3 years. And then even after we broke up, I was still stuck on him for years after him. But I had to go through that to become my higher self. And unfortunately, I put myself through that. But it's up to us. Then I wasn't connecting with source. I had no clue who God was. I was hardcore in addiction and alcoholism. So I had my own demons. But I went through that and I grew out of it. So this is a time, especially with these swords coming up, that you connect with God as much as you can, Kelsey. Center yourself, do the next right thing. Remember who you are, that you're successful in all you do. I'm sending you so much love and light. I am. And I'm so sorry. It's so deep for you. I know. But you're successful in all you do. All right. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again. I can't wait to hear about the little baby. I think Chasing Ghost came in off of Kefab's channel, but if you're still here, Chasing Ghost, I'll totally do a reading for you. And if Chasing Ghost isn't here, then see, señorita. My question is, when will life get better for me in every aspect of life? Oh, well, I told Kelsey, I definitely can't give you a date on that, but I'll do a reading for you, see, señorita. I will. I'll do a reading for you. All right. Oh, Chasing Ghost. I'm sorry. I thought you were on Kefab's channel, so I thought whenever he left that you left. So do you want a general reading? See, señorita, Chasing Ghost was before you, so let me do Chasing Ghost first. Do you want a general reading, or do you have like a specific question? And my bad. I really thought you had went off with the Adventures of Kefab's channel. A general. Okay, sounds good. All right. I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Source, higher power, creator, thank you for the space. Thank you for this platform. I ask that you guide my words and guide my heart for Chasing Ghosts. As Chasing Ghosts is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Chasing Ghosts, as they're just here seeking spiritual advice, spiritual connection, spiritual wisdom. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I just call upon Chasing Ghosts, Spirit Team, Our spirit allies are divine to come in with any messages, love, hope, prosperity, wealth, and health. And one reference, so it is. And thank you for being here. I've never got to read for you before. I always love it. If you haven't checked out Chasing Ghost, their channel, go check them out. They play some mad guitar. So you got to go check them out. They do lots of lives and very talented. Go check them out. All right, Chasing Ghost, you have the Nine of Wands. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This 9 often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. Vigilance, strength, and defense. It's perseverance. Persevere. Like you've got this. It's just a power message. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. And then you have the Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. The Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. Loss and heartbreak. Hidden information comes to light, often bringing sorrow and tears. In love, the card can show betrayal, such as affairs. Overall, this 3 denotes upset and stress, and you may need to take extra care of yourself physically and emotionally. There is an additional meaning here, however, which is to seek the truth, to get to the heart of the matter in the most direct way you can. When you see a situation exactly as it is, with no expectation or romantic filter, you are then in a position to deal with it. The power message, I see things exactly as they are. It's like a card of like just seeing how it is, accepting the way things are, and healing from them. Persevere, being as strong as you need to be strong, right? Persevere. And then you have the Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. So if you are experiencing the turmoil of the Three of Swords or feeling like the wanting to stop of the Nine of Wands, this is just Source telling you, keep going. Like you're so amazing. You're such a hard worker. And that's why your Page of Wands is coming in. I'm always open to good news. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is talkative and creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While he does not represent instant success, he does foretell good news. Specifically, this page often comes up in readings to show applications for work, or more simply, a person who will soon be in touch with you. So I can't wait. You have a lot of deep things going on, but peaceful times will come. You will persevere. You will have good news come up. And if you are experiencing the Three of Swords, I'm sending you so much love and light. And you got this. You're doing amazing, Chasing Ghosts. Go check out Chasing Ghosts channel. They're so talented. And I'm excited for you and your channel as it grows. I can't wait to see amazing things you're going to do. Thank you, Marie, for understanding. I know you caught me late last time. It's just already almost been 3 hours. So I get so tired after being on for a couple of hours. I start slurring my words. All right, see, señorita. Does Spirit think 26 will be better than 25? Okay. Of course it will be. It's what we make it, right? See, señorita. All right. Let me pray over the deck for Si Senorita. Thank you, Toga, for letting them know that I'll be ending here. Hi, Toga. Yes, I mean, Toga. Sorry. Look, my brain is done. Hey, Sterling. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Of course I will. I got you. You want me to like record it and text it to you? And Marie, I think you're the one that I emailed, didn't I? Didn't I email you a love reading because you stayed on one day? Was that you, Marie, or was that somebody else? A Toga, Sterling Toga. Y'all usually are together in the chat. I see, Senorita. Let me. Oh, record it for my channel and post it for you. Okay. I see. I got you. A 5-card general. Yes, of course. A 5-card general. Like a collective read, like I've done. I'm a co-broker now. I can't, not a go-broker. Sterling, do you mean like a 5-card collective read or a 5-card specifically for Sterling read? I see, Senorita. I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Source, higher power, creator of all. See, Senorita's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding 2026. They're looking for spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding, will 2026 be better than 2025? I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of clarity, enlightenment, and just how to navigate this new year and what to expect with it. Words of wisdom. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. 5-card for Sterling. I got you, Sterling. 5-card for Sterling. I could do that. Tomorrow I don't have to tutor. So I'll relax and center myself and I'll totally do a 5-card read. And you want me to post it on my channel, not send it to you, even though it's for you. Okay. Just confirming. Post it for you on my channel. Okay. Just for Sterling. All right. See, Senorita, I'm shuffle thinking of you. Have an open mind and an open heart to the message. See, Senorita, that you bring in any words of wisdom you have, clarity about the upcoming year, 2026. They're hoping or asking, will it be better than 2025? I'm asking for you to bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, wealth, health, and prosperity. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Any words of clarity, wealth, and abundance for ceasing it. And what is all right. So, ceasing it. Okay, see, Senorita. Your first card is the 9 of Swords. I trust the present moment. That is such a power message because this is like about like, don't future trip. Let's see where we're at right now. Be in the present because are we guaranteed 2026? Are we guaranteed tomorrow? 9 of Swords. Anxiety, worry, and doubt. 9s are cards of accumulation and they signify intensity. And the Suit of Swords with its element of air in the mind, this is intensity, is usually read as anxiety. You may be overthinking a specific situation and worrying about negative outcomes. I call that future tripping. Or feel overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. In one sense, the card symbolizes an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. In readings, the card can also indicate insomnia, nightmares, and anything that disturbs your peace. I'm sending you so much peace right now, see, Senorita, because that's exactly what this is. In my sober program that I work, we do call it future tripping, and it's because society's taught us to live in fear. Society's taught us we don't have enough if we don't have this. We're not successful if we don't do this. And it leads to us not being in the present moment. So anytime and my thoughts go to like, oh my gosh, is this going to happen or is this going to happen? You know, they also did a study where they followed a group of people and they wrote down their fears, and it's some very minute, very tiny amount of any of the fears that actually came to fruition. Like, think about your fears that we live with. How many of those fears have ever really came to fruition for any of us? So anytime you're feeling this anxiety, this insomnia, do whatever practice you do to center yourself, to connect yourself with Source, because Source doesn't want you going day to day like that. You know, Source wants you to trust in the present moment. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be for a reason. Thank you, Chasing Ghosts, for validating. It's just divine. It's all it is. Thank you. I'm glad it resonated with you in some way. And I hope it gave you something to pray, meditate over, or whatever you do. Play the guitar. That was a bad impression. I do really bad impressions. All right. Then you go to Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. A pause in activity, procrastination. This too can show you feeling caught between two people or two paths, and the indecision leaves you feeling stuck and depleted. You may feel that neither route is clear nor ideal. However, there is a time for action. Otherwise, the issue becomes greater than it deserves to be as you ponder each potential outcome or avoid making a decision altogether. An additional meaning of the card is a truce or taking time out during a period of stress or conflict. Yeah. You got two swords here, see, Senorita. We got some work to do. We got some healing to do. We got some peaceful times to try to find in the present moment, right? A time for action, or either taking time out during a period of stress or conflict. And then you have the Hanged Man. I can see the situation another way. This is your Source guiding you to like look at your present moment from another way. You may feel in limbo as you wait for events to speed up or for others to make a move. The card, however, asks you to make the most of the impasse and see your situation from another angle. An additional meaning is considering a compromise as a way forward. Spiritually, the Hanged Man can show meditation, spiritual awareness, or spiritual initiation. I don't know if you've tried meditating before, see, Senorita, but I tell people when they're in the conflict-ridden swords, that's your spirit really calling for you to do whatever meditation means to you. You can try to meditate. On YouTube, they have sleep hypnosis where you can, it'll help retrain your subconscious. You can do nature walks. You can connect with animals. Whatever puts you in the element of spirit, that's going to help you see things from a different perspective, which is what the Hangman's calling for you to do. Don't worry about 2026, see, Senorita. Worry about how to be in the present moment and see all the abundance and love and light around you right now in this moment. I'm sending you so much love and light. You have to come back to see me so I can see how the meditation goes or whatever you choose to do. Okay, you guys. That's my ending. Thank y'all for being here. I love you all. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the donations, any way you support me, just even if you're just listening. I appreciate y'all. You just don't know. I'm so blessed for this community. So thank you all. I hope you all have a great day, my spirit tribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, y'all.